do a Funko Pop review on Marie Laveau, number 172 from the American Horror Story Coven series.
Yeah, so Marie Laveau was born in the 1800s, a free woman. She became known in New Orleans as the Voodoo Queen. A lot of people looked at her as, you know, both pretty evil, but pretty generous and nice as well for the things that she did for them.
But she was mostly known for being extremely powerful.
Yeah, so in the television series, she is betrayed by Angela Bassett. I think she does a really great job at portraying Marie Laveau and, you know, kind of bringing life into the character and, you know, just has that really good spirit about her, and I think she played the role very flawlessly and was a really good cast choice for Marie Laveau.
I really loved her cynical character.
Yeah, she did a great job in the TV series. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into some more detailed looks at this great Funko Pop, Marie Laveau, number 172.
So here we have a close-up of Marie. As you can see, she's wearing her traditional white dress with her red head wrap and a red shawl wrapped around her waist. You can also see that she is holding a yellow python, I'm guessing, wrapped around her shoulders.
Yeah, did a good job on that, the details. Also, I know you guys have probably seen by now, but Funko, they're doing this thing with their females finally. They're giving them a more feminine body, a little bit smaller head, just a smaller pop in stature.
Yeah, they're much less bulky than they were before.
Yeah, and then they also give them a little stand that you put them on and stuff like that.
So they don't fall over.
Yeah, they don't fall over as easy, or they really won't at all if you're moving them around. So I thought that was pretty cool that they're starting to do that. And
yeah, if you want to showcase them outside of their boxes.
Yeah, it's a good thing because, you know, with a smaller body, even with the larger head, they could easily fall over. So I like that they're doing that. You know, one cool thing to note as well, her outfit here, in the TV show, she mostly wears this whenever she's performing rituals and things like that. And she also brings out the snake. You know, you see the snake in a good scene in the season finale. Now, one thing I will say that I didn't really care for, that I think they kind of messed up a bit on this. If you look really close at her necklace, you know, I don't understand what they're trying. I mean, I know there's a lot of little details there, and it's really hard to paint, but then there's just like this brown stuff that's just in there, and I don't know if that's supposed to be cleavage or another necklace.
If it was an accident, it's just paint being messed up, or if it was the color of the beads, because on the box she does have a brown pair of beads.
Yeah.
They tried though.
Yeah, I think
you can see the little beaded details in other parts of her necklace.
Yeah, which I think is a good job. Funko's definitely stepping up, you know, their game when it comes to doing little details on them, and you know.
Yeah, you can see her rosary right there.
Yeah, that's cool to see the little cross there, and even on the snake, you know, you got the little pattern on the snake itself, and even, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but he has his little white eyes and all that stuff there. They did a really good job with that. Also, she has little toes. That's pretty interesting. It's the first one I've seen that they actually gave her like open toe shoes. So.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Marie and took her out of the box, the first thing I freaked out about was her teeny tiny little fingers. It's just not often that I see such small detailed hands.
Yeah, they did a really good job with her, and even, you know, all the texture and the detail and the head wrap. They did a really good job with that. It's very well sculpted. It doesn't look, you know, flat or anything like that. It's very intricate, and I thought they did a really good job on the sculpt. The paint is a bit spotty, you know, around, you know, her waist wrap, and, you know, they kind of have like a smear here on her backside. You know, it's just little minor paint details I wish they would have, you know, shored up a bit. And then even here with her head,
yeah, there's some glue.
You know, got big glue clumping in there where, you know, her head joins. But I mean,
just
other
typical
than that,
like pop.
Yeah, it's just little tiny things that, you know, doesn't really make or break the pop for us. You know, since we do display them inside the box. You know, but I think they did a really good job with her. Anything else that you really enjoy about her?
I thought it was really cute that they gave her a little booty in her little dress.
Yes, she does.
To complement her female figure, of course, you gotta add the booty.
Yeah, they didn't make it, you know, just a kind of squared off, thinner body. They kind of gave her some curves and things like that, and I think they did a really good job with it. Overall, we're very pleased to have Marie Laveau to be a part of our collection. So yeah, tell us what you guys think about her.
So that wraps up our review review of Marie Laveau from the American Horror Stories Coven series. We really appreciate you guys watching our video, and we really look forward to doing more reviews for you guys.
Yeah, if you want to keep up on all things Funko, be sure to check out Popvinyl.net. We will leave the link down in the description below. Make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe. We really want to see how you guys enjoy our reviews. So for now, that's all. Lewis and Hannah, signing off.